So if you're selling online courses, how do you grow your list and get people excited to receive emails from you? But not only that, how do you also get them excited to jump into a paying program when you give them the opportunity? Hey, this is Joey here, and today if you stay with me in this video, I'm gonna show you how to craft a perfect lead magnet for your online course. And not only that, I'm gonna show you why it's so powerful and how you can craft it to sell your courses. Hey you, how's it going today? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Okay, look, I was just being polite. Alright, so the typical advice when you try to grow your list is to create what's called a lead magnet. Now, for those of you that don't know, a lead magnet is pretty much what we call an ethical bribe, which is a piece of content they're going to give away in exchange of people's email address. Now, this can be checklists, cheat sheets, manuals, step-by-step guide, you name it, and you've seen this everywhere, so you know what I'm talking about. Now, most of the time what you see out there is people creating some crappy PDF. Most people are going to put a fake email address to get it anyway, and it's not really doing anyone a favor. And look, there's nothing wrong with giving away a PDF. Look, they can be really good, they can work really well, and they have in the past, but the market has changed. Now, if you've done this before, you'll see that it's really hard to go from that PDF to then enroll them into a paying course. There are a lot of reasons for this, and one of them is that the competition got a bit higher. As I said, the market is a bit more sophisticated, they've seen it before, but also it's just not what they signed up for. And I talked about this in another video on permission marketing, but the gist of it is that it matters how you get their email address. And if you're just introducing the course after they already signed up, then it's just going to come out of nowhere when you offer them to enroll in the paying course, and it's just not going to work that way. It's a bit like you're in the friend zone and now you're trying to date them. So let's put away the PDF and let's try to think about this. So if we think about it, what would be the perfect lead magnet when trying to sell an online course? It would have to be something that brings a ton of value, people actually want to see, and then the paying course is always going to be in the conversation with that lead magnet. It would show some authority, warm them up for the course, show some trust, likability, social proof. And I'm not trying to build the suspense too much here. I'm just trying to make you think, what if you had a magic wand and you could create this perfect lead magnet? What would it look like? Well, the answer is, and wait for the follow-up before clicking away, but the best lead magnet for your online courses, and what I've seen out there after testing and seeing it with clients and other people working on it, the best lead magnet for your online course is an online course. It's a free online course, actually. It's a free online course, actually. Now, before you click away, wait a second and let me show you exactly why most people do it wrong when they do a free online course and how you can craft yours to actually make it effective. And the reason why this free course is so amazing is because if done right, it follows the 6 principles of persuasion as outlined by Robert Cialdini in his famous book, Persuasion. The 6 principles are the following: reciprocity, commitment, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. So let's look exactly on how we can do this free course. So if you're taking the full course, the paying one, you're most likely, and hopefully actually, you're solving one big problem. You're setting people on a system that gets them from where they are right now to where they want to be. Now here's the thing, for them to be able to trust in your system, they need to be able to think a different way. They need to be able to see that your system is the solution to their problem, and for that to happen, they have to make a shift. Russell Brunson calls it the one big domino. And essentially what it is that if you can knock that one big domino and have them make this shift, then all of the other objections are going to take care of themselves, and your system will be the logical solution to their problem. And in order to do that, you need to give them a ha-ha moment within the first few minutes. It's very important that they get this very early within the first few minutes of the free course. Otherwise, it won't work. They probably won't watch all the videos, and all this strategy is not going to be effective. So let's take an example here. Let's say that you're selling a course about the keto diet. Now, that's your full course, then the free course should be about making people do that shift and see why the keto diet is the solution to their problem. In sales, they call it priming. You're putting people in this buying zone, but first they need to make that shift to be open to see the opportunity with the keto diet and then buy the course. And the bonus point is if you can get them a bit of results during the free course to show them that the system can work. Now in terms of the details for the free course, you want to have 3 to 5 videos and definitely don't do more than 5 videos. And you're going to drip 1 video every day along with an email. And this is where the magic happens, because each email they're going to get every day is going to introduce the new video from the mini course, but also introduce and talk about the full paying course. Now, here is an example of the first email that you want to send right after they opt in to the free course. And so you can see here, then right away after they opt in to the free course, we start talking about the paying course. Look guys, they know what's happening. They know you're giving them some free stuff, but then you're also going to try to upsell them to a paying course. Everyone knows this. You're not fooling anyone trying to hide it behind a ton of emails. Everyone knows what's happening. But we're being very honest and upfront about it. If some people are ready to take that next step and go with a full course to really help them solve their pain. And then from a technical perspective, if you're using a platform such as Kajabi, it's really easy to create a free course, but then also have a call to action to the full course on each of these videos. But if you don't, you can just have these pages unlisted and no indexed, and have the free videos on there, and also have a call to action to the full course. And that way you ensure that the full course is always in the conversation and easy for them to take this next step. All right, so now let's review the 6 principles of persuasion that we talked about before. So we definitely have consistency and reciprocity. Just because if you teach someone something very valuable, then they're gonna feel the need to reciprocate, they're gonna feel guilty, and it's gonna trigger what's called reciprocal altruism. We also have likability and authority. Just because if you show people that you are the experts, then they're gonna build up this image of you in their mind and see you as the figure of authority in that field. So social proof, we don't really have that one yet. So for this one, simply, what you're gonna do is at the end of each free video, you're gonna ask people questions and ask them to answer it in the comments of the video, or just simply ask them to share the results or any other questions they have on the topic of that video. The last one is scarcity, and I'm not gonna get too much into that one because there are a lot of ways you can trigger scarcity, but an easy one could be to just have a coupon that's gonna expire after a few days, and that coupon would only be available to people taking the free course, and it could be part of the email sequence follow-up. Now, I really hate fake scarcity and saying that the course is not gonna be available if you don't do it now after the free course. So I don't recommend that, but if you have no moral and ethic, then go ahead and do that. So condescending, this guy. Alright, then you have it guys, that's the perfect lead magnet for your online course. Now if you really want to understand why this is so powerful, go check out the video I made about permission marketing. Make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more about this kind of stuff, and I'll talk to you soon.